Pretty soon, Fido here might patrol the streets and be able to spot your face in a crowd. Contactless commerce, airport security, and law enforcement. Facial recognition technology is quickly becoming as everyday as apple pie. A recent survey showed that 19 out of 24 US government agencies are using some kind of facial recognition, which shows just how commonplace this controversial technology has become. Israeli and American defense and security companies recently converged at IHLS Innotech, a conference in Tel Aviv. One of the hot topics? Facial recognition, now being used in a variety of sectors. Usto is an Israeli firm that uses artificial intelligence in its facial recognition system. They're working with law enforcement agencies, retailers, and other clients.
When you need to pick up and understand, find a specific individual in a large crowd, for many different use cases, and again, it can be security, but it also can be a lost child, an elderly person who got lost, etc. So there are many use cases for that. Then you have to go to technology. You have to be able to analyze large amounts of data simultaneously, very quickly, in order to get to this person.
Meanwhile, California-based company Silvus Technologies works with robotics firms that have begun to use facial recognition.
It could be on perimeter patrol around some kind of a critical infrastructure facility. It could be at an airport. It could be in a war zone. Anything. It's much less. It's much more valuable to a team to not lose one of their members than to have a dog. A robotic dog maybe needs some repairs. So.
Others focus on the software that powers video surveillance. BriefCam's analytics, for instance, transcribes video into searchable data points.
For example, in retail, a typical use case is to see a convergence rate for how many people that are entering the store are actually buying. So you have a face recognition camera, or camera doing face recognition in the entrance and then in the point of sale at the checkpoint. And then we can just compare and measure how many people actually bought something.
But could this powerful new technology blow up in our face? Privacy experts argue that authoritarian governments or people with malicious intent could abuse facial recognition, which could lead to mass surveillance unless legislators step up and fast.
Regulators should help this industry to create those specific guidelines of not don't use it, but how you can use it, where you can use it, and where you cannot use it, which is also important.
You cannot stop the technology. You can only supervise the use of the technology. We see this coming forward in the last 5 years. It's become more and more reality, and we have to make sure how we supervise it and how we fight it.
Whether we like it or not, the use of facial recognition is rapidly expanding. So there might be no turning back for now. From Tel Aviv, Maya Margit reporting for the Media Line.